Network marketing, it's a fabulous business model. The challenge can be other people regarding our business, and the same can be true in life. Let's talk about how to solve this problem. But wait, what is the problem really? Is it other people? Hey, Wealth Warrior. I'm Jackie Elmer, and welcome to today's show. I'm the owner of StreetSmartWealth.com and creator of the Street Smart Wealth Academy, teaching you the skills to pay the bills in your network marketing business. And I'm thrilled that you're here. You'll find the link to the blog post in the show notes below. And today, I really love this topic, and I want to get into talking to you about the people puzzle and how to solve the problem of this in your network marketing business. Now, we can quickly dive from being uber excited about the potential in our network marketing business to ultimately, and in short order, thinking that there's something wrong and maybe we're the only ones who are struggling. Does this define you? You're excited about what could be, and then you find that you don't get off to a fast start, or you hit a plateau, or you wonder, why aren't things working out better? If you ever feel challenged like this in your business, then you know that there are things that come up that you sometimes just don't feel that there's something you can solve. Sometimes we have these limiting beliefs and these thoughts that say, well, I'm worried that everyone's going to say no to my network marketing business, or no one wants to listen to me, or I'm afraid I won't know the answers to the questions about my network marketing business. And you can insert your favorite challenge. These are those stories that we make up. And often these stories are about people, right? Other people, in fact. I hear all the time from people who contact me on a regular basis who are feeling stuck in their network marketing business, unable to take action. And sometimes they don't actually call it this, but they'll say something like, I don't have anyone to talk to. I've run out of people to talk to. I need to find more people who are open to my network marketing business. People are different where I live. They're not interested in network marketing. I'm not sure the people I talk to have what it takes to be successful in network marketing. I want to help other people, but I just can't seem to get there. I'm not sure I'm with the right network marketing company. Does any of that sound familiar? Have you asked yourself any of those questions? This is when we tend to think that something has gone wrong or that we're wrong. We're with the wrong company, the product line's wrong, something is wrong. And really, this is not the case at all. For years, I would poke and prod to get to the hidden meaning of this with my clients, to figure out what the problem was really. And I would work hard with them on developing the right things to say, going through their list, coaching them on social media, and so much more. And still, we seldom would break through the barrier that was stopping them. Then I would have a client where we did create the breakthrough, and it was amazing. It flowed so seamlessly with no struggle. What was the difference? I spent a lot of time researching it, analyzing different things, and I finally pinpointed what the unique difference was, and it all came down to the same thing. Those who move forward have mastered their mindset. They've mastered their thinking, and they have a handle on their feelings, especially when it comes to business. And feelings are the key because this is what drives our actions. And of course, our actions determine our results. Now, think about how often you use that word, feel, feeling, feelings, I felt. Even now as I'm speaking, think about your feelings around your business. And don't overanalyze, just think about it. What are those first thoughts that come to mind when you think about your business? When you think about your prospect list? When you think about following up with somebody? When you think about your company? When you think about your products and services? When you think about where you are in your business? When your thoughts are negative and they don't align correctly, or your feelings don't align correctly then as you need them to be to move something forward, it's going to affect your results, right? Think about those questions that I just asked you. What thoughts did you think about your business? Were they largely positive or negative? Your thoughts will ultimately drive your actions. Poor thoughts, lackluster feelings, no actions. Excited thoughts, motivated feelings, inspired actions. And which is going to drive the results that you need? There are a few things that drive our thoughts and feelings, and it's important to note that we must always relate our feelings to a few things in life. What we can't control or cannot control and what we can control. Those things we can't control are the past, other people, the environment, world happenings. Those things that we can control are our thoughts, feelings, actions, and results. This gives us the ability to decide to no longer be held back by the past and limiting beliefs. Now, it's easy to forget this and think that our thoughts are controlled by outside forces, outside circumstances, but we do control our thoughts. You can look around and say, what are my thoughts about the day? I can choose to think that the day is awful and things are going bad, or I can choose to look at it and find the good that's out there in some way, shape, or form. Our thoughts or beliefs come to us often as a result of our life experiences, and these start often when we're young children. Good or bad, either way, these thoughts and beliefs drive our lives. But when you master your mindset or master your thinking, you'll break free of those limiting things from the past. So let's chat about some steps you can take to solve any problem or challenge in your network marketing business, especially when it comes to people. There is no problem you can't solve, no challenge you can't overcome. And it's never the problem that is the challenge, it's how we think about the situation. So people are saying no to you in your network marketing business, or maybe more specifically, one specific person said no to you, or maybe two said no to you, or maybe five said no to you. Or the thought could be, the situation could be, your network marketing team isn't growing. Is this really a problem, or is it just a situation that we can overcome? So let's pick a problem and think about it. Put it in your mind's eye. I like to place it in the palm of my hand, put that little problem there, and then remember, it's never the problem that's the real problem. It's how we think about the problem. So if it's that your team isn't growing, I visualize that and I put it right in the palm of my hand, and then I talk to it. Okay. I ask it, how can I change my thinking around this? What actions can I take? What feelings do I need to have to become the person that grows a team? Typically, we aren't focused on thinking about the solution to a problem. We focus purely on the problem. So when we shift that focus to how do I solve this problem, things change. I like to focus on the solution instead of spending a lot of time explaining the problem and talking about the problem, or even making excuses about the problem. I run into this a lot with my one-on-one coaching clients. I start talking to people and they want to go on. My client wants to go on and on about the problem instead of just giving it to me as a circumstance, a situation in one or two short, concise sentences, and then shifting our focus to the solution. So again, let's think about your problem. What is your biggest challenge in network marketing? Notice the way you're thinking about it. How do you feel when you think that way? What emotions does it bring up for you? Is it helpful or is it not helpful? And the second thing is, are you focused purely on the problem over and over and over again, or have you put your mind to work on the solution? So I'm going to give you 3 steps to deal with this. Step number 1, determine what the fact is. What's fact and what's fiction in your thinking? The fact is, perhaps you haven't sponsored anyone in your network marketing business. Okay, that could be the fact. It's neutral. It doesn't mean that anything has gone wrong. Everything in network marketing and in life is figure outable. What you want to do is take any issue in your life or business and separate the facts from fiction, or those stories and thoughts that are made up by you, because there's a difference. So let's say, again, that circumstance, step 1 is that you haven't sponsored anyone into your network marketing business. Step 2 is, what are your thoughts around not having sponsored anyone? Are you thinking that something's wrong with you? Something's wrong with the company, the products, network marketing in general, just the people you know and talk to? And when you think these thoughts, what feelings do you feel in your body around this? How does it cause you to act or not act? And then what are your business results? Most often we feel bad, hopeless, unsure, and so we do nothing. The action that we take is nothing. We curl up on the sofa, we binge watch Netflix, we overeat, we overdrink, we self-medicate, we do a lot of different things. We feel sorry for ourselves. And of course, through these actions, our business results are 0. and this keeps us in a negative cycle. Step 3 is to figure out what it is that you really want, how you want to think, how you want to feel, and how you want to act. This is so very important. You want to be thinking, I can figure this out. If anyone has ever done it in my company, then I can too. When you think thoughts like this, it makes you feel empowered. So that's a thought too. This makes me feel empowered. This makes me know that I'm in search of the solution. And practice is what creates mastery. And talking to people, getting good at success language, and positioning myself and my offer to fit their challenge or solution is what will work over and over again. When you're clear on these things, there's no more spray and pray. You've probably heard me say that before, especially when it comes to social media. We like to spray a bunch of stuff out there and pray it's going to have results. But when you know what to do, what to say, you feel empowered, it gets you into action and your results are going to show it. And you'll begin sponsoring people. Now, we all have a script that we run our own lives by, and I call this Life's Playbook. These are those scripts that we all make up about ourselves and others, and how we relate together. We have these beliefs around how we run our lives and beliefs around how we think other people should act and relate to us or run their own lives. The Life Playbook is basically a mental how-to book that you've written, at least in your mind, for yourself and those around you. We all tend to have expectations of others and how they should behave, and quite frankly, we get a little frustrated when they don't act according to plan. But you don't want to run your life in accordance with someone else's script for you, right? Often, we've let others write the playbook that we're operating under for us. We take our past experiences that we've gone through and the beliefs and thoughts we've made up around those, and we inject them into the playbook that we operate under today. Or we let our spouse or a boss or someone write those scripts for us. Can you relate to that? Now, the challenge with this is that in many cases, we've tied our sense of worthiness, our own opinions of ourselves, our thoughts about what we should and shouldn't be doing, we've allowed that sense of worthiness to be tied to others and our script for them or their script for us. We feel like if they would just do what they're supposed to do, then we would be happy. Now, I know you might be thinking right now, oh, I don't do this. I know I don't behave this way. And I hear you. I like to believe myself that I don't do this. And yet I know I do over and over again with my husband, my children, my neighbors, my business clients, people I do business with. I do it all the time. I have an idea for how things should go and I write that script accordingly. And when it doesn't go according to script, I feel like something's gone wrong. Everyone has this. We all do. So the life playbook you have for your spouse, for instance, may not mesh entirely with his or her own playbook. And when that happens, how is there ever going to be congruency? You and I cannot control other people, and we have a hard enough time controlling ourselves. The reason we try so hard to change others is because of the way we think it will make us feel about ourselves. We think this means that they like us, they respect us, they care about us, and so on. And if they don't follow our playbook, we make up what this must mean, and that usually is some negative thinking. And no one is ever going to win in this situation. Can you see that? So in your business, you may be racking your brain trying to figure out why others don't see what you see in your network marketing business, or why they won't at least take a look. And then this leads you to self-doubt and imposter syndrome and paranoia and a lot of different negative thoughts. But here's something to remember. No one else's behavior needs to have any effect on how you think, feel, or act, or run your business. It's just not about you. They have stuff going on in their own life that determines their actions. And when you recognize this, and you remember it, and you believe that this is the case, you're going to land yourself with a lot more positive thinking. When you take it on and you believe that it's something that's wrong about you, that sends us into that spiral of negativity. We want to get to that place of taking responsibility for how we feel around any circumstance and any outcome. And you need nothing more than to look around the room at your network marketing company convention and know that there are plenty of people out there who see it, get it, and are acting on it. And there are lots more people who aren't in the room yet, who aren't in your company yet, who are not in network marketing yet, plenty who are out there and waiting. Setting yourself free from the opinions and actions of others will make your business much more enjoyable and successful, and much more conflict-free, even if the conflict that you're going through is only in your own mind, and most of the time it is. It's so very important that while you can't control the past or other people, you can control your own future and your reactions to what goes on. So it's important to let go of making someone else's no mean anything more than what it is, which is not for me at this time. Just honor and respect that. And then honor and respect yourself for having made a different decision about it, and move on to seeing who else might be right to make that decision now. What I like to say is, if you're really inclined to want to prove this to yourself, get really bold, ask the next person who says no to you, ask them this: does this mean you think less of me or my decision about my life or my business? You're likely going to get some raised eyebrows and some very quizzical looks, but most people will tell you no, it has nothing to do with you. So I want you to take some time to write down some of the plays from the life playbooks that you have for others, people specifically around your business, and how it's affecting you and your success. Most of the time when people tell me they're stuck, and we begin to look at those scripts and those thoughts that they're running through their mind, and then we look at their calendar, we find that they're just feeling stuck and therefore not taking any action. They're not actually stuck, they just feel that way. Everything we do in life is a result of wanting to feel a certain way, either wanting to feel good or avoid feeling some other way. The success you desire in your business is no different. You want success because of how it will feel. You want to be a top income earner because of how it will feel. You want to earn a certain income in order to have certain experiences because of how it will feel. Feelings drive everything in life, so your current inaction is a result of how you're feeling about the possible outcome of taking action. And you're feeling the way you do as a result of how you're thinking. This makes it critical to know why you're thinking what you're thinking and to learn to remain out of judgment about it. I like to say it over and over again to drive the point home. Thoughts create feelings, feelings create actions, and actions create results. So write that down. Go back to the show notes to get clear on it. You aren't taking action because of the way you feel, since your feelings drive your actions. You aren't making your list, calling your prospects, reaching out to them on Messenger, following up, and making offers because of how you feel around it, because of what you think the outcome will be and how you will feel about that. It may sound oversimplified, but it's not, and it's a true gift to us, both because it means that you can easily get unstuck if that's what you really want. What determines what you think and how you change it? If you're looking for a different outcome, it starts with becoming aware first of your thoughts. This means kind of stepping outside of yourself and watching your mind think. That's why I like to start every morning with a thought download. This changed my life and certainly my business. You can go to streetsmartwealth.com and search Daily Thought Download in the search box, and you'll find my video and strategy for this. All right, so let's talk about some action steps that you can take. First, do a thought download on where you think other people are the problem in your business. Whether it's your prospect list, maybe it's a negative spouse, maybe it's team. Do a complete thought download on every thought that comes to mind for you about what's a problem in your business, and especially where people are involved. And then ask yourself, what's the fact versus the story that I'm making up about this? And then think about what life playbook scripts you've made up for yourself and others, and how is this factoring into the equation? How can and will you shift those thoughts? And where do you really want to be? Now, your self-image and confidence play a huge role in your feelings and thoughts, and I have a complete module on confidence in business in the Street Smart Wealth Academy. We talk about imposter syndrome and paranoia and overcoming all of that. I talk to people all the time who do extremely well in their full-time careers, but can't seem to get a handle on moving ahead in network marketing. And why is that? It's really very simple. We have just a few objectives. We meet people. That's through our contacting and inviting. We do so using calm, casual success language. We stay present, okay? We share with them what we do, okay? That's an important part of it. We share with them what it is that we do, and we collect a decision. We work with the willing and follow up later with the no's, okay? That's making offers. We meet people, we share what we do, and we make offers. There's no begging, there's no bugging, there's no harassing, there's no goofy direct messages like, hey girl, I really like your look. No spray and pray. We know how to show up authentically on social media. We know how to engage an audience in a way that seems totally non-hypey and non-salesy because it isn't any of those things. We speak easily, effortlessly, and elegantly to our ideal client because we know what their challenge is, we know the value in what it is that we have to offer, and then it's such a simple process. Do a lot, get a lot. Do a little, get a little. Do nothing, get nothing. Do all of it in the right, authentic way, and you'll be amazed at how your business will grow and how fabulous you'll feel about it. These are business skills that are developed, learned, and perfected. Nothing you have to be born with. I would love to be your mentor to get you there. And you can learn more at StreetSmartWealthAcademy.com. And if this podcast has been helpful to you, I would really appreciate it if you would rate it on iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play, wherever you listen. Just go to JackieElmer.com/iTunes to view it in iTunes, and you'll see the link to reviews. This helps other people find it too. And share the link with friends and team partners. I appreciate you, and until next time, remember this: hesitation never cashed a check. Good luck to you in your business. If you would like even more tips and training, I have a free gift for you over at StreetSmartWealth.me. It's my guide, Unleash the Power of Social Selling. If you're ready to stop struggling in your business and develop a sales and social media strategy to attract your ideal clients, team partners, and create the success you dream about, grab the guide right now over at StreetSmartWealth.me. You'll find more on my blog at StreetSmartWealth.com, as well as my Facebook group, StreetSmartWealthSchool.com, and follow me on Instagram at Jackie Elmer. And make sure you learn more about the Street Smart Wealth Academy over at StreetSmartWealthAcademy.com. I'll see you on the next show.